of these is sitting in kitchens all over the world. And researchers have spent years studying it for inflammation. The other has exploded online so much that people now put it in coffee, smoothies, capsules, even toothpaste. But here's the weird part. Most people using garlic or turmeric are using them completely wrong. And one of them may not even absorb properly unless you combine it with something else. So today, we're settling the debate, which actually fights inflammation better? Garlic or turmeric? And the answer is not as simple as most people think. If you've watched health videos online, you've probably heard claims like, turmeric destroys inflammation. Garlic cleans the body. Eat this daily. But inflammation is more complicated than social media makes it sound. And today we're not doing hype. We're looking at what science actually says, what each food really does, and which one may help more depending on your goal. Because surprisingly, garlic and turmeric don't even work the same way inside the body. 1. The truth about inflammation. Let's clear up the biggest misunderstanding first. Inflammation is not automatically bad. In fact, without inflammation, you wouldn't heal. If you cut your finger, catch a virus, or injure a muscle, inflammation helps your body respond and recover. So inflammation itself is not the enemy. The problem starts when the body stays inflamed all the time. Researchers believe chronic inflammation may be linked to problems like heart disease, joint pain, obesity, type 2 diabetes. And here's what many people ignore: your lifestyle affects inflammation more than any spice ever will. Poor sleep, smoking, stress, processed foods, lack of exercise. These things matter massively. No single food can erase all of that. 2. Garlic, the ancient weapon. Garlic has been used for thousands of years. Ancient civilizations used it long before modern science existed. And today, researchers are especially interested in one thing: a compound called allicin. Allicin forms when garlic is crushed or chopped. That's important. Because whole untouched garlic doesn't contain much allicin yet. You activate it by damaging the garlic. Which means the way you prepare garlic actually matters. Some studies suggest garlic may help support healthy inflammatory response, blood vessel function, heart health, circulation. Garlic also contains antioxidants, and antioxidants help fight oxidative stress. That's basically damage caused by unstable molecules called free radicals. 3. Turmeric, the internet superstar. Now let's talk about turmeric. Turmeric became a global health trend for one reason. Curcumin. Curcumin is the bright yellow compound inside turmeric. And researchers have studied it heavily for inflammation-related effects. This is why turmeric appears everywhere now: supplements, teas, golden milk, smoothies. People use it hoping to support joint comfort, recovery, general wellness. But here's the problem most videos never mention. Curcumin absorbs very poorly on its own. A lot of turmeric may pass through the body without being used effectively. And this is where black pepper enters the story. Black pepper contains something called piperine. Piperine may dramatically improve curcumin absorption. That's why many turmeric supplements include black pepper extract. Without black pepper, absorption drops. 4. The mistake almost everyone makes. Now here's where most people fail completely. They add turmeric to junk food diets, then expect miracles. Or they eat garlic bread twice a week and think they're protecting their arteries. That's not how health works. Your body responds to patterns, not one magical ingredient. If someone sleeps poorly, never exercises, smokes, eats ultra-processed food constantly, adding turmeric tea won't suddenly cancel the damage. 5. So which one fights inflammation better? So after all this, which one actually wins? Here's the honest answer: it depends on what you mean by better. If your focus is inflammation research, turmeric may lead. If your focus is circulation and cardiovascular support, garlic may lead. And neither works like magic overnight. The real winners are usually people who combine healthy habits consistently over time. That's what actually changes health. 6. Which one has better research? Now let's answer the big question. Which one has stronger inflammation research? Honestly, turmeric probably wins specifically for inflammation-focused studies, especially curcumin extracts. Researchers have studied curcumin for things related to joint comfort, inflammatory markers, recovery support. But garlic wins in another area, cardiovascular research. Garlic is studied heavily for blood pressure, circulation, blood vessel support. So comparing them directly is tricky, because they shine in different categories. This is why some people actually use both foods instead of choosing one. Now I want your opinion. If you could only choose one, which are you picking? 1. Garlic. 2. Turmeric. Comment below, and tell me why. Closing. The truth is, garlic and turmeric are both impressive foods, but they work differently. One may support circulation more. One may have stronger inflammation research. And neither replaces healthy living. Because long-term health isn't built from one ingredient. It's built from daily habits repeated for years.